Hey there, crafty friends. Happy Wednesday. It's Hannah at the Doodlebug in Jasper, Indiana, and it's time for our What's New Today at the Doodlebug. Today we got in 4 orders checked in for you guys. I've got like 7 tables full, so we're going to see how far we get because that's a lot. For sure, what are we going to check out today? We're going to check out Doodlebug Design's restock. Still not new stuff. That is coming, don't worry. But I've probably got 3 restock orders in the works before new Bella gets here and then new Doodlebug. Bella will show up first and then Doodlebug towards the end of August, 1st of September. So I've got Doodlebug, but actually there is some new stuff in here too for you guys. So Doodlebug for sure, Uniquely Creative for sure, which I know you guys have been asking about. Everyone is super excited about Uniquely Creative. And then we've got restock from last month's release as well. So for sure, those 2 orders. But what else do we have? Maybe. We might have Paper Rose. I've got a huge table full of Paper Rose back here. And we might have Elizabeth Crafts because we've got that checked in too. Now that is mainly just restocks on the cat stuff. So that would be things you've seen before. One new little die in there though. But yeah, we're for sure going to do Doodlebug and Uniquely Creative, and then we'll go from there to see what else we can get done. I'm going to flip the camera around. Hello to everyone that's jumping on. Got a few eyeballs already. That's always good. Oop, those numbers are jumping up. I love that. So, Wednesday already. Yeah, it's always crazy. I'm looking here. Hold on. I'm looking at my little wall. Look how great our shirts coordinate with the little Simple Stories bags. That looks great. And then my sleepy cat there. I just noticed that. I'm like, that is all color coordinated. So stinking cute there. All right. So just a quick little overview of what is on the tables. So here's some fun Doodlebug designs. Then we've got brand new Uniquely Creative. So this is the August release. We have got some restocks and some new stuff over here. Restocks on the July release as well. And then, like I said, if we get to it, if we have time, we've got Paper Rose and we've got some new stuff from Paper Rose as well. Few little bit of Christmas here, and then restock on all of our cat stuff from Elizabeth Crafts because we ran out of all of that as soon as it came in. So that finally arrived too. All right, so we've already been pulling special orders. So that way during the live, if you would comment on something, that way we don't accidentally double you up because we did already pull everyone that did pre-orders for the August release of Uniquely Creative. So we've got all that over here on the tables. Actually, I'm going to grab that one because we shipped Debbie's card kit out today. So we already pulled that. All right. So, well, hello, Miss Audrey. I'm going to jump down. Actually, let's just start right here. We're going to start right here. So Uniquely Creative, we restocked one of the 8x10 flip albums. These are really fun. They're very similar to the new ones that 49 and Market just did. I wonder, we restocked these, but do we have one already open over here? I probably should have looked at that before I went live. Nope. So these are great. They also have those pages like already done for you on the inside. You don't have to create the wheel with these. These are nice because they're 8x10. So it does give you a little bit of a bigger mini album. Okay, so these are $22.99. We've got them in white and we've got them in craft. All right, finally, here we go. So as you can see on the inside, you've got a regular page that flips out. Next page flips out as well. Well, hi, Miss Linda. Then this one, ooh, it's got a lot. So this one flips up. It's got a little gatefold in there too. Another page. This is just a regular page. You've got great gussets in between. That way, if you wanted to make things thick, you've got space to do that. Hey, Tammy, good afternoon to you too, my friend. So there we go. I feel like this one does something else yet. Oh, it's on the back. It's got a little pocket right there. So that is the 8x10 flip album. We've got those in white and we've got them in craft. Next, we have not had this before. So I asked when I did my order this time, because I did this order at my Creativation show. When I go to reorder, I can order card kits, but I can never do them whenever I do my pre-order. She says card kits don't become available until later in the month. So if you would ever want a card kit for the release, know that I can get them. It just wouldn't be until we do our reorder or the next month's order. I order right away when wholesalers can order. That way I get all the stuff in for you guys. But these kits, they don't have them ready yet. So those don't release until later in the month. So we can get card kits. I just won't be able to have them on that initial order that gets here right away. We can always do them on the reorder, or we can put them on the order for the next month. But we now have the card kits for Sweet as Honey. Sweet as Honey was the release they did in July, and it's beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So we've got the card kits now. Card kits are usually 25, 26, something like that. I think this one came in just a little bit more. I think this one was like $26.99 and the other ones are $25.99 that I'm going to show you today. My order was a little delayed because I had them hold it for some card kits. So we've got Sweet as Honey card kits. And I'm pretty sure this is the one that's $26.99. Hello, Miss Sharon. Happy Wednesday to you. We got in another one of the July idea books. So every month when they do a new release, if you're new to Uniquely Creative, they also have this great little printed idea book ready to go. It's got all these fantabulous ideas in it, techniques, step-by-step instructions. The amount of time that must go in here is just crazy to me. And they have one for every release when the release ships. So really, really cool, I think, business concept on their parts. So you've got all kinds of great little stuff in here. And I know a lot of people just love these just as little ideas because you can always change, like this one here. This is a card using acetate. What a great idea that is. A great little cut apart in there. You could do this with anybody's acetates. Doodlebug's acetate, Bella Boulevard's acetate, and just use it for ideas and inspiration. So we've got the July magazine restocked. Sweet as Honey, again, this is July. You may have seen this already. I'm going through restocks here. This is 6x6 Sweet as Honey. Then I pulled a few things off the shelf because we restock so much of this, but we did have some stuff on the shelf. If this is your first time seeing it, I didn't want you to miss out on other things that we had in the line. This line also had a really great kind of texture, dimension, little die here. It's called Honeycomb Texture Die, $13.19 for the die. Oh, Paula says she purchased a Christmas card kit from, last year's card kit. That was good. And she ended up getting way more out of it. So they do so many in the kit, but you get a ton of stuff in there. So you're definitely going to have extras to kind of do your own thing. There's also rub-ons that match this line. We had rub-ons left on the shelf. Rub-ons would be a really good one to add to the card kit too, especially if you use up a lot of your die cuts. Rub-ons are a great way to add some texture to the base layer and then just a couple die cuts on top. So we've got, good grief, I'm late again. Well, Joanne, you're not that bad. We are literally on item number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, item number 6. Item number 6 is what we're on. You're not too far behind. Probably what you haven't seen before, because most of it's been restocks, is we did get a new card kit for the July release, the Sweet as Honey. And I talked about why I don't normally have them in right away. So that's kind of what I was talking about. So we've got rub-ons for the July release, the Sweet as Honey. We've also got vellum creative cuts. These are so pretty. So there's the vellum creative cuts, restocked those. These we had on the shelf. This is the little pocket fold out album. Hello, Miss Christy. Long time no see, my friend. They are really pretty cards. And then we did get in some collection kits. I'm going to jump over. I pulled back some of the open stock paper that we had on the shelf. So this is Sweet as Honey, if you haven't seen it yet. On the back, you've got a little bonus cut apart page. This one here is called Picked Flowers. Picked Flowers is a great printed paper. Hold on, I'm sorry to bump the camera around here, but I want to, there we go. I want to grab the die that matches this one. So this, you could hand cut all of this. You can fussy cut it all out if you wanted. Again, this is called Picked Flowers. You get 2 of each paper in your collection kit. But if you've got this die at home called the Folio Pocket Die, these two go together. So this matches a lot of these on there. So it will cut all that out for you. When they do some pages like this, they do try to use some of the shapes in their line that match their dies, which I think is awesome. Card kits, they're 26 and 27. Like I think this one was $26.99 and the other ones are $25.99. I'm not for sure why that one came in a little bit more. Must be a little bit of something extra you get in it. I'm not for sure, but that's how much the card kits are. So Picked Flowers is in there. That one we also have Picked Flowers open stock. Next paper in there is called the Sweet Life. We do have the Sweet Life open stock as well. I'm looking at my open stocks here as we're going through. Next one is called A Little Lovely. Pretty sure we have that one open stock. We had all of them open stock at one point. Sunday Garden. And you can always request, and if we don't have it open stock, we can just tell you. Moments in Time. But if you're really loving it, I would just pick up the collection kit. Nice Things is the next one. This one's really pretty. There's Nice Things. I don't remember seeing this one. We may not have that one. This one's the honeycomb paper. Sunny Days. And then the back. So again, this line is the Sweet as Honey. It is the July release from Uniquely Creative. Restocked a couple of those collection kits. We also restocked the honeycomb acetate. So again, with acetate, when it's got a gold foil on it, one side is gold and then the other side, the back side, is silver. So you've got both colors on there. So there's the acetate. We also restocked a little hexagon laser cuts. They call these overlays, so honeycomb overlay. We got more of the little honeycomb stencils in. Oh, you got this collection. You did. It's a good one. You're going to love it. Just know that if you use up a couple of those papers a little quicker than other ones, Mindy, right now we have almost all of them open stock too. Honeycomb acetate, you've got it, Miss Terry. Next one is the layered sunflowers. This one, let me go back to, I think it's in here. There is a page in here where they use those layered dies. Now here they use the acetate. See the acetate just kind of peeking out there? They don't even use it. People often ask, what do you do with acetate? You can do anything with acetate. But there's one, this one. Isn't that beautiful? I love that page where they use that layered sunflower die on there. Not for sure if any of the, and there, here's the acetate again. Oh, there they did some kind of really cool card. Kind of little interactive card in there. Really fun. All right, so there's the layered sunflower dies, restocking those. The January 2027 mini calendars, restocking those. These are like $5, $6, and you get 5 in a pack. They are colored. So January is this light pink, then there's like light yellows, light greens, light blues. So these are not white calendars. Oh, here we go. They are colored calendars, but you get 5 in here. So there's the 2027 calendars restocked. These are the flowers that matched, I think they're meadow, yeah, golden meadow flowers, matches the July release, restocked those. Then our last little restock, I'm just going to jump over this, is our little edge distressing tool. This has like a little razor blade in there, and this is great for just scuffing up the edges of your papers. Again, I'm going to come back to the idea book, how they've kind of got the edges scuffed up around here. This is just a little razor blade that you run around those edges. You can go back and forth, really scrunch it up. I love mine. This is one of those things that as long as you don't lose it, you really don't have to rebuy them. It's not that you need anything sharp. You just need a little sharp and then that edge to scrape across it. You know, I've used the edge of my scissors in a pinch. That's not the best thing to use because you want to keep your scissors really sharp. So that's probably not the best thing to be doing with your good scissors. So getting that edge distressor tool will really save that wear and tear on your good scissors. So edge distressor tools, edge distressor, say that 5 times fast, tools restocked. Got those. All right, next. Oh, these are so good. So this is some of the stuff that I already teased you guys about. A lot of you have got these in your piles already because we went through these. I think these ended up being like $5, $5.50, something like that. You get 5 of each design. And look at these. These, first of all, can you hear? This is not like thin paper. These are thick. Look at the edges on these. They are so, so pretty. We've got these in craft, and we've got them in white. So we've got the little canvas tag pads. We've got them in, again, white and canvas. Dang it, white and craft. I'm reading and talking. So white ones, craft ones, in the tag pads. Love, love those. Yes, this is a new Christmas kit. Now, a few of you have asked about this line and if I'm going to get this line. When I ordered at Show, I didn't even see the line up on their website yet. They put it up a little bit later. So if you love this, I know a few of you have asked about the line, we can definitely get this line in. But this is a new card kit. Now this card kit has, this is just the Card Maker's Collection Pack. So this is just for making cards. So it's not the 6x6. It's not what the papers are going to look like exactly in the line, but I'm going to open it up because it'll give you a feel for what the line is going to look like. Just in case you're like, oh, Hannah, I love that line. I would love it in a 6x6 pad, or I would love it in the 12x12. So those are all little cut aparts. Now those arches would also match their arches dies that they have. May also match arches dies you've already got in your stash, or you could just fussy cut them. So great little card making pad here. Again, this is just kind of exclusive to the kit. You've got instructions in here as well. So there's instructions in there for the cards. You've got cards and envelopes, you've got some ribbon, you've got some gems, and then you have got the creative cuts. Super cute. So there's that. So that is the new Little Festive Things card kits. Yes, those are new. Restock here. This is the Nature's Canvas collection. It is simply just great wood paper. We started out getting this in by special request. Again, that's why I love when you guys ask me to order things in for you. I do not mind it as long as I can get a hold of it for you, and I don't have to get like 12s. So I ordered a couple extra. They all sold. And then we had reorders. So we did our reorders and ordered 1 or 2 extras. Those all sold. So again, we are restocking Nature's Canvas. Those. Next, we have got a Uniquely Creative. They did a new trimmer. And I'm not going to lie, I meant to watch the video on what makes this trimmer so special compared to all the other trimmers out there. Now, one thing is I can't get Tim Holtz trimmers right now. I am trying to see if the warehouse will release like a whole case to me, because we have no Tim Holtz trimmers. We have no blades. The blades have been out of stock for a while though anyway. So I am working on that. But let me show you what one of my friends told me at show. Because I'm like, well, isn't it just another trimmer? You know, because she's like, oh, her trimmer is really good. As they were kind of talking about their trimmer in class, I'm like, well, it's just a trimmer. She's like, no, her trimmer really is pretty good. What she said was, let me see if I can move this little arm out. It's kind of locked in there. There we go. Ah, yep, I see it. You know how when you bring your trimmer out, you pull it out, you lose this whole area in there? You have to guesstimate on those. Look, they have it etched in, so you don't lose your 6 1/4. It's right there. Now, what you could do is if you pick up this trimmer, take a little bit of acrylic paint, dab it on there, take a baby wipe, and lightly run it over. And what that will do is that will put the paint into those little bitty grooves, and you'll be able to see them easy peasy. But she did tell me that. She's like, no, she's like, I like it. She's like, because you know how you lose that area where the ruler pops out? We're all like, oh yeah. She's like, not with her. She's like, she's got it etched in there so you don't lose those measurements. I really like that. That is cool. Now also goes out to 17 inches. So it's a little bit longer than normal. That is nice as well too. Down to almost 13 inches down here. So that's going to be really nice too. It's got a triple track blade, so your blades lock in there really nice. I can see all my measurements on the other side. That's a big thing for me too, that I can see measurements on this side. I've got a couple trimmers at home, and that's why I don't love them, because I can't see my measurements on the other side. So there's that. Comes with a regular blade and a scoring blade. So trimmers from Uniquely Creative, got those. Next, I need to grab a piece of scrap paper. Back up here. Because I want to show you these pens. Now, first, these are shimmer pens. Shimmer pens are not new. They call them sparkle brush pens. So we've got clear, which you've seen clear before, but if you need to see it, let me know. I will open it. Then we have, where's my other one? Oh, here we go. Then we've got gold. You have seen gold before. But wait. Do you see that? Sorry, do you see that tip? Black. Have you seen black before? Oh my goodness. When I saw they came out with a black shimmery one, I was like, that is awesome. It is so cool. I'm trying to figure out how to open it. There it is. So we are going to open this one up. I will have refill blades. Yes. I don't remember if they were out of stock when I ordered, or if I just forgot to order, Carmen, but I can definitely get those. Their trimmers are right around 34. I think that was right, Wendy, because I just checked this order in. Okay, so kind of universal here with any of these sparkle pens. Whenever you get one, you want to unscrew it, and that little piece right there you take out. We have so many people that come in and they're like, oh, you know, it's broken. And I also like, see how they've got the little, hope you can see where my thumb is, the little line there. It tells you what color it is. So gold, black, and then the clear is clear there. Now you want to screw this together. I always have to tell myself lefty loosey, righty tighty, because that is not what I was doing. I was lefty loosey in it. All right, so then we've got it together. Now you're going to take the lid off, and you've got your brush. Okay, so now what you're going to do with your sparkle brushes. Now, the first time, friends, do not go to your project, okay? Because the first time you need to load it, and you're going to squeeze, and it even has a little push right here. So you're going to squeeze it a few times. Now, watch this area right here as I am squeezing. Can you see there's some black heading down? And look at my brush. So then we just kind of let it get happy for a second. If you can't wait and you're overzealous and you just squeeze, 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 you're just going to have a big puddle, and that's okay, because I do that. I get a little overzealous. Okay, so this is why you don't start on your project the first time, because that would have been on your project. But now, do you look at the shimmer in that? So how fun is this going to be with your Halloween stuff? Adding just a little bit of color on things, a little bit of depth. Again, just going around the edges of stuff too. Oh, you can't see what I'm doing. I'm watching and I'm watching through my phone. So you could just go along the edges of things, give it a little outline there. Look how pretty this sparkle pen is. You could just go in and color something completely with this and give it that great black sparkle too. All right, and now that I have played with it a little bit, most of the overness is gone. So now it just gives me good color. Love, love, love this. So super excited about the black one. I hope you guys are seeing, oh yeah, you can see how shimmery it is. And then it stays wet for a while. I notice I don't have to really squeeze mine a whole lot every now and then, but it kind of trickles itself down as well too. So how cool is that? So new sparkle, new gold, and new clear. And again, remember, I cannot get the tonic ones right now because that is one of the lines that is owned by the distributor. So that's one that's not shipping right now. We were totally out of our sparkle pens. I think I've got 2, maybe 3 packs up there with the Nuvo ones, and not black. Black is brand new. So really excited about the black one. Again, I think it's really going to be great for Halloween stuff, but think Christmas, going over Santa's boots. Of course, you can use this on white paper that you've, die cut. So lots of fun stuff. Now, I didn't try it here because I'm in a very tight zone, okay? But I bet you could squeeze this a little bit like how I did, make that puddle, and then kind of tap, tap, tap to do your own little flicks with this guy. I don't want to try that because we're in a no splatter zone right here. We don't want to splatter anything in this area because it's good stuff. So shimmer pins, yep, $7.29. Thank you. I knew they were right around higher $6. So there's your shimmer pens. All right, so we are done on this side. Now I'm going to jump to the other side. And we're going to do a little sale of the day. So we've got 2 lines we're putting away for Uniquely Creative, which means we need to make a little room in the Uniquely Creative section. So I pulled our November line that we have just a little bit left of, and we're going to do this 20% off. So November was Dressed in Daydreams. Great little line, good pink colors in this one, some good strong greens in here too. So this is all going to be 20% off. I have 2 of the Dressed in Daydreams 6x6 collections, 20% off. I have 1, 2, 3. These will be gone really quick because this just matches everything. We've got 3 of the Vellum Creative Cuts, 20% off. I've got just one of the ephemera, 20% off. I've got just one of the magazines, 20% off. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the Creative Paper Packs, 20% off. Creative Paper Packs is a real thin weight, almost like a rice paper, like a tissue paper. So you can glue it down, you could do decoupage with it. If you've watched any videos like with napkin art, you can do like same thing they do with napkin art with these. So we've got the creative paper, 20% off. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the Dressed in Day Dreams cardstock bundles. And those are also 20% off. $12.99 was the regular price. And then it is 20% off of that. You're going to get fuchsia, rose, beige, sage, and still water in there. So that is your little deal of the day. And then popping on over, restocking some of the dies from Uniquely Creative. This is a great little arched window die. I think one of these came in as a special order, so I ordered 2 just to see if anybody else would want one. So arched window die. And that great little folio pocket die. Already showed you this one because it matches Uniquely Creative's decorative paper. Restocking that great waterfall die. So if you've seen many books where they do a waterfall, this is a die that allows you to create your own waterfalls. I did show you how to use this last month, which last month's Uniquely Creative What's New live is already gone, but it's also on YouTube. You can always watch any of our lives on YouTube as well. I actually put one of these together in that live, so if you want to see it put together. But on the back here, you can also scan the QR code and it takes you to where they put it together. And I'm sure that Tracy does a better job explaining it than me because it is her company, but they do have that on the back as well. So with that being said, whenever you buy these dies and you probably take them out, you put them on your magnet sheets, make sure if you've got a QR code or a little website like this, you may want to cut this piece out and add it to that little storage folder or that little pocket that you put it in, wherever you're storing it. That way you can always go back and access that video quickly if you forget how to use it. So waterfall die. Next, this is an oldie but a goodie. Love this one. This is the film strip frame die. This is the one I like because it's the larger. So there is a smaller one too. We've got it in stock. I like this one because this one is big enough. You can put pictures in here. You could do portrait or landscape pictures in here. That's like a 2.5 by 2. So you can put a nice size little picture in here too. So film strip frame die, restocked that. These next two, they're new for this month. This first one is called Cogs Texture Die. Now this is going to be a great one for this release. I'm going to show you some spellbinders in a day or two that's got brand new hot rods in it. This is going to be great, you know, the background on those hot rod cars. We also, I know a lot of you got this new Rustic Legend line from Simple Stories. This would also look great with that line. Just a great little masculine texture die. So again, Cogs Texture Die. I am all tongue-tied today. Next one is another. This one's just Cogs die. Whew, so let's be careful with those two. This one here, Cogs Texture. And then regular Cogs. Both dies. Because next it's more Cogs. Cogs, and more Cogs this time. This one is the Cogs Overlay. Get one of these out and show you. There's the little overlay. I love that they do their overlays in white because then you can go and add anything you want on these. You can spray them, you can ink them, you can do, you know, ink pouncing on the top. You can come back in with your stamps, give it some good grungy texture that way. You could put a stencil down on this. Put some paste on the top of it. Now, of course, a lot of it's going to fall off into the gaps, but you would have, you know, some good little texture on here too. So again, this is the Cogs overlay. This is mixed metal cogs. So these truly are little metal gears. Going to be great for steampunk stuff as well. There's some weight to this pack. It is actually metal. They're not plastic. So little metal cogs. This was another add-on die they showed with this line. It's not a new one. They've had it before. This one is called Travel the World die. It's got a great little globe here, and then it says travel. So Travel the World die. We've got the wings and wheels. Sorry, the line this time is called Wings and Wheels. That's our new line. Great masculine line. This is the cut apart. And look at this one. This corrugated paper. How cool is this one? Now, I wonder if they did any, oh, they did. I'm going to grab the August magazine. Look how they used it just as this great decorative strip. Then they tore it. Isn't that cool? Just that great kind of grungy texture on there. So here is the August magazine. I'm just going to go kind of flip through it. Oh, here they use, oh, look, see? Here they do just a little bit of ink blending on it. So they colored the whole thing with, what is that, speckled egg? I'm sure, yep, speckled egg. And then they just did a little bit of brushing of gathered twigs on the top to make it look all great and grungy. Give it some color. In the background here on this one, they also used the corrugated paper. Look how fun this line is. Here is that overlay. Little piece of the corrugated paper in there, some of the metal gears, some are die cut. This one is so fun. Oh, I love that with all those strips. Gives it all that good texture. Oh, look with the little cogs just kind of peeking out. Those are little die cut ones. Now that's just a good idea. So again, that's why even if you're done with this line, save these, because sometimes you just need some inspiration. But how cute is that? We all have great little dies in our stash. This would be really cute with little flower dies, kind of peeking out 1, 2, 3 flowers, 1, 2, 3 flowers. I like how they kind of rocked it around the frame there. I think that is a great little design idea. So again, not going to go through everything in here, but gives you an idea with a little bit of that corrugated paper. So corrugated paper, then also the magazine. Here's the cardstock bundle. Got some great grays in here, overcast, midnight, champagne, mocha, and still water are your colors in there. So there's your cardstock bundle. I do have some 12 by 12 idea sheets here for the line. Most of these were in the August idea book. Now let's check out the collection. So I know this collection is very masculine with what we're kind of looking at, but it's also got a travel feel to it as well. So again, Wings and Wheels is the name of the line. This is the August release. There's your little bonus cut apart. It's the same cut apart as what's here, but notice there is a print difference. And this one actually looks like it's configured just a little bit different too. Oh, because they scaled it down just a little bit. So you can see there's a little bit of a color difference. This one is glossy and it's heavyweight. This is the one that we sell. And then this is the one that just comes on thinner paper, printed as a bonus in your collection kit. Flip through these. Now, I did not do any of the papers open stock. I will go through the papers. If you want any of the open stock papers on a reorder, you let me know. Especially if you're like, oh, I don't love the line, but this would be perfect for our trip we just took to Europe, okay, when we got on the, whatever. So this one is called Across the Sea. Oh, that one's good. This one's called Far and Wide. And if you don't love the train, you cover him up. Because I just love that. All that work done for me. There's the back. Ooh, that would be good for like construction too. It's like old concrete. Auto shop. Well, we are not ready to talk about next month, Karen. We will. We're not even through this month yet or this. So we will do that at the very end. Okay. Let's just be excited about August right now before we jump to September. Next exit is this one, Great Blue. Ooh, I love the back on that one. Open Roads. Ride On. That's kind of fun. I just like saying that. Ride On. Ooh, good wood grain on the back. Little cut apart page. Ticket to Ride. Ooh, good back on that one too. Oh, love that one. With that burlap look. Speed Limit is what this one is called. All right, so there's your collection kit. Again, the line is called Wings and Wheels. Now, the embellishments to go with it, there's actually 3 different packs of embellishments for this one. Sometimes there's just 2. This one has 3. So first, we have got acetate ephemera. So these are all acetate. Looks a little dark because one, they're on top of each other in here. So you've got acetate ephemera. Yeah, the backs are really pretty. Next, you've got the essential ephemera. So we've got acetate, essential ephemera. That gets you lots of great tags and then all the words. Adventure, awesome, fly, high, brave, winner, courage, travel, in the moment, on the road, go the distance, explore, cool, live life today. So there's essential ephemera. Collection kits are usually $23.99 for Uniquely Creative. We try and keep them consistent for all of them. Even if the tariffs change a little bit, we try and keep that consistent across all of them. Next is Creative Cuts. So that's going to get you more of your shapes. You do have some verbiage in there as well. Okay, so again, we've got the Wings and Wheels collection, and then 3 different. We've got acetate, essential ephemera, and Creative Cuts. There's a 6x6 pad as well for the line. And because I waited just a little bit to have them ship my order, we also have the cards in as well. Look how great those are. Now, these cards all look, yes, they're all square cards. You do get cards in envelopes. Friends, I'm going to give you a little pointer here. Now, in the States, square cards cost a little bit more to mail, okay? What I do with my square cards, I put them in a regular 5x7 envelope, and then they ship for a regular stamp. How dumb is that? And then, so now you're going to be like, well, but I've got all these extra 6x6 envelopes or 5x5s, whatever they are there. What do I do with those? You turn these into fun little pockets in mini books. There's so many mini book albums out there that the tutorials are nothing but using envelopes. So fun. So If you don't want to do square cards, adapt them down to your A2s, A6s. Okay, so you guys can easily adapt them down to more of an American size if you want. Otherwise, make the squares, put them in a 5x7 or regular greeting card size envelope. They're going to ship for the same amount. I don't know why a square costs more, but a 5x7 does not. I think it's crazy, but most things in the government I think are crazy anyway. I don't understand it. So we do have the card kits in for these. There are those. I'm going to take this with me here. We're going to need it in a second. And we're going to zoom around the table. That, friends, is Uniquely Creative. Oh, and there's Kinley leaving. Heading out for the day? You playing pickleball with your boyfriend tonight? Yeah. Are you going to kick his butt? Hope so. See you tomorrow. All right, so Doodlebug Designs, ready for restocks on them. Oh, these have been out of stock for probably 2 months. Luckily, when we order deep. Like, we've got 2 stacks of these that came in. But as I turn slowly so I don't make you seasick, look, we were down to our last dot tote. So these are great canvas totes. I love these, and you guys do too. Some of you just, you use them as your storage in your craft area. Some of you love to use them for when you're going to retreats to carry your stuff in because they're super, super strong. You can keep your die cut machines in them. I actually have one in my vehicle. It's my trunk tote because one, it's cute. And you know, I can easily pull it in and out. It's got a great handle on it as well. So we got in more of the dots, and then we also restock the daisies. So exactly the same tote, just this one is black with a little rainbow of daisies going down it. So we've got totes restocked. Next, this is an oldie but a goodie. This is the School Days line. I don't even know when this one came out. 2019, and they're still making it. So I'm going to flip through these. Super cute little collection. Nice, bright colors. But as I'm flipping, you're going to see that a lot of these can be used for other than just school stuff. Look at that. Is that not adorable with all the little lunch stuff? And with the kiddos, oh, getting ready to go back to school. I know my boys getting ready to go back. I guess Kyne's not home at all, but Caden was so excited. On Monday evening, he's like, 4 more days. And that's because he's taken next week off work. So this is his last week at his summer job. And then he is done for the summer and heading back to school. So I'm definitely going to miss him. It's so nice having noise in the house, you know, most of the time. You know, on a Saturday night at 3:30 in the morning when he's stomping up and down the steps, that's not noise that I love, but I'm definitely going to miss him. Here's the sticker sheet that goes with it. So we've got the Doodlebug School Days Collection Kit. And then, where did my little thing go? Oh, here it is. Oh, I lost my, it doesn't matter. And then we also got in the odds and ends and the chit chat. So here's the chit chat first. Chit chat's your words. Friends, school pictures. Oh, somebody was looking for a title that said school picture, like picture day. School pictures, first day, great job. I love school. My class, my teacher, happy, good job, last day. Back to school, student fun, bookworm, good time, science fair, top of the class. It's picture day, first day. And then these little hello third grade. Let's see, I love school, field trip, second grade. Let's see, it's elementary, fourth grade, imagine, believe, achieve, game on, you've got class, our little scholar, I love school. So that's the chit chat. odds and ends. Look how fun the odds and ends are. Look at the little lunch tray. Oh my gosh. The little cartons of milk. So cute. So again, this is the odds and ends. Then I also got then this absolutely adorable tape measure washi. Look how cute that is. That's just fun. You could even use this on construction pages because it's just a tape measure, not just your school stuff. So cute. On sewing pages, it would be good too. Looks like, just that little flex tape. So there's the measuring tape washi. 6x8 binder. I seem to put another color on every single order. This time we added lilac. So cute. This one here is a restock. Busy Bees. Little shaker bits here. And I'm working on a class kit that uses these adorable little mini paper clips. So of course I had to get them in for my class kits, but we've got these little teeny tiny paper clips in classic Doodlebug colors: swimming pool, lilac, limeade, bumblebee, and bubblegum. So we've got cute little paper clips. I'm using them for a class kit that matches the Color Me Crafty line. So you can see they match perfectly with that. Oh, I've got two papers over here I didn't even notice. We did get a couple of the School Days open stock. Let me show you those. We got in Good Measure. Oh, that's good. Look at this one. That's because this one's just great. So if you've got pictures of the kids, coloring, painting, creating their art stuff, maybe they did like a little art show or something, that's going to be good for this one. I have a lot of people that come in just, not just school stuff, but they want art stuff. The kids were doing art projects. So this one is called Good Measure. It's got the little painting on one side and then just a little ruler all over the back. So there's Good Measure. And then the other one that I ordered in is called Color Me Happy. And it's got those cute little crayons on it. On the back, it's got the cut-aparts, which is going to be perfect for journaling. Look at all those great little journaling spots. Again, this one was called Color Me Happy. So got those open stock. These are just restocks for the Color Me Crafty line. This one is called Plaid It's Purple. This one is called Color Way. Oh, it's got the good tags on the other side. I loved the tag papers. Perfectly Plaid. Again, this is the brand new Color Me Crafty line. Button Stash. Bitty Blossoms. Bitty Blossoms is a good one for card makers. And then a Petite Print. Restock one of those. This one is Cupcake Petite Print. It's the gingham and linen. How much are the paper clips? They are $4.99. I remember that because we just checked them in. All right, make sure I didn't get any other questions. Going back, making sure. All right, so I think the last question, Paula got it. Thank you for my Paula. All right, then we've got, what is this? Oh, this is just smooth white paper, which is crazy that I cannot find just smooth white cardstock right now. Doodlebug has some though. Thank you, Doodlebug. So we got that in. Just nice, heavy white paper. I am betting it's probably an 80 pound. It's not, I don't think it's quite 100, but probably like an 80, 85. It's a nice thicker, but not heavy weight white. So good for layering. So just smooth white paper. Also, we were out of the new Love to Craft acetate. So there's the little acetate sheets. Got those back in. I think that's all acetate, yes. Then another new, this one is called Orchid. I'm not for sure if we've had Orchid in before or not. I feel like every couple orders, I check the cardstock section and I extend it just a little bit as well for the Doodlebug cardstock. So this is Orchid. We also got in, finally, their new Crafty Girl vinyl stickers. A couple of you were on the waiting list for these. Let me see who that was. Jen, if you're on here. Nadine, if you're on here. I know we had a couple that you had asked for, both of you. I thought there was like 3 or 4. Maybe you guys got multiples. It might be more than one in your stack. But Crafty Girl vinyl stickers. So this is not just like a regular stick it on your paper. I mean, of course you can, but these are the vinyl ones, so where they're waterproof. So these can go on your water bottle. They can go on the back of your laptop. I know my kids disc golf, they stick them on their discs. They stick them everywhere. So Crafty Girl vinyl stickers restocked. And then also the cute little turkey time. We keep turkey time in all year long because 1, he's adorable. 2, if you're scrapbooking, you're never caught up. So who knows if you're working on Thanksgiving in August, but now it's perfect time to get ready for fall stuff, start to gather your fall stuff, and these go out of stock a lot. So turkey time doodle pops. Love those. So stinking cute. All right, gosh, we are like at our time break here. So I'm going to jump over real quick, show you. Mom did bring in more of her, she had a couple days off. She's only working 2 days a week right now. And she does work another job. She works at another little place and teaches, she teaches like sewing classes and soap making classes. My mom is very, very crafty as well. I should say she's probably craftier because she actually does things. I don't do anything. She sews, she does candles, soaps. Oh my gosh, she's amazing. But she did get some more of her 3D little Bigfoot soaps made. These are $7.50. And I think, Carmen, you were on the order form or on the order sheet whenever she made more of these. So I've got one pulled for you. But her soaps are all natural. They're made with honey, and it's the honey from her bees even. Water, olive oil, soy oil, canola oil, coconut oil, lye, and oatmeal. No, they don't have a mix pack for the paper clips. I did look, and at this time I won't make a mix pack, not yet anyway. Usually, if we get ahead and we are kind of overstocked, then sometimes we'll do mix packs. Mix packs just take us so much more labor because I've got to have somebody count them out. So there's that, and then we have to put them in as a new SKU in the system as well. So then there's labor in that. So right now we just have the regular paper clips right now. After I do my page kits, I'll have to open some up. I might have, clips left over. We may do some mix packs then. So it's definitely something I always keep on the back burner, but that's kind of why I don't do my own mix packs. I just don't get caught up enough to do them. And there's so much labor involved in a mix pack. You wouldn't think it, but you got to count all those little paper clips out to make sure everyone gets the same amount of everything. So Bigfoot soaps back in stock. And then let's come down here and we will do Elizabeth Crafts. We'll knock that one out because this one's our little restock. So Elizabeth Crafts did the cutest cat line. They did a dog line a few months ago, and holy cow, cat people were like, okay, when are the cats coming? When are the cats coming? So they laughed that they had to do the cats. I don't think they were going to, but you guys spoke and they listened. So we've got the great regular cats, and yes, it makes all those different standing, sitting, all those different poses. We'll ask her, Carmen. Since you asked that question, we will ask her. And then I'll even look up front to see what we've got. So there's the cats. That's a great die set. Look at all the dies you get in there. There's also one called a surprise box. This surprise box is just great on its own. You build that box and you can have anything popping out of that box. The cats, of course, they have to have accessories. So here's the clothing accessories for the cats. And we have posted some really cute idea cards on the Facebook page here with this new release. This is just regular accessories. So we've got 2 different accessories, clothing accessories, and then regular accessories. That gets you the bed, the bowls, the cute little fish bowl. There's also the little cat tree or the scratching post. There is a stamp set that goes with that as well. Cat sentiments. Life is better with a cat. You are the cat's meow. Who rescued who? So lucky to have a friend like you. You're my person. You make all 9 lives worth living. Another birthday. You've got to be kidding me. Best friends forever. And then I love the congrats on your new fur baby. I think that one's sweet. There's that. More of our soft finish cardstock. And then this one was new for us. Now in the next couple days, I'm going to show you a great release from Spellbinders and Esther Glass. Esther used to design also for Elizabeth Crafts. And she's one that kind of started their planner, these really great kind of junk journal, dies, mixed media kind of dies. This one I thought was great. It's called Notebook Fragments. I don't do junk journaling. So when I'm ordering it, I do have junk journalers in mind, but I'm also thinking about my card makers and my crafters. Not my crafters, sorry. Of course, my crafters. You're all crafters, but my scrapbookers as well. Because if you do all 3, I like to find you dies that have great crossover. So check this out. So we've got these great kind of weathered little hearts here. Look at all these great little torn edges. This is such a cool set. So yes, it's going to be perfect for in planners. It's going to be great if you're doing little memo dexes. But look how fun these are. How they layer together. Absolutely beautiful. I really, really like this set. And again, I'll try to leave it on the table so then that way when we show that Spellbinder set, you're going to see how great this is going to work with a lot of that as well too. So again, notebook fragments. So many great little components in here. So that is a new one for us. And that is the Elizabeth Crafts release. All right, and before we go, don't go yet. So as promised, like we do every month, we're going to check out what is coming up for Uniquely Creative. And what I'm going to do, all right, first of all, let's come back over to this. Can you see how shiny this dried? It seriously looks like it's wet yet. It is not wet at all. Look how shiny that is. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, so it is time to check out on the down low what is coming up next month, September. It'll be a while from Uniquely Creative. I gotta do something with these guys, make myself a little room here. Oh, shoot. I don't think you're supposed to see that. That's like October. That's way far away. Don't look, Ethel. Okay, so we are going to flip it over to the back because if you were in today and you picked up this idea book, which you're allowed to buy as of yesterday, you would see all these little teasers on the back of what is coming up in September. So let's check out what we can see for September. So we're seeing this great line. We can see that the name of it is called Delighted Curiosities. We can see down here on the bottom, we've got some creative cuts. Oh my goodness, look at this. It's greens, it's blues, lots of kind of blush kind of whites, butterflies in here, full of wonder, thinking of you. It's the little things just for you. So creative cuts. We can see those. Again, this is called Delighted Curiosities. What next can I see? Now we can't see a 6x6 pad on here, but we know they always do one. Okay, next up we've got this, two different packs that we can see. Those are canvas elements. And these are their actual canvas, printed and colored canvas. So we've got canvas elements. Oh, the notebook fragments, shoot. I just left that area. I'll go back and I'll try and look. I don't remember if we priced those yet or not. I think we did. So again, canvas elements, we can see those there. And then we've got the essential ephemera. Now, as we're on here, friends, if you are loving this, or just one or two pieces, oh, look how cool these are, the little puzzle piece, you can pre-order from here. So this is how it helps me to know how much of the next line to get in. So as I'm giving you little teasers, you can definitely give us your wants for September. And then that way when I'm ordering, if I have 10 pre-orders for this, I'll get in like 16. That way I've got 6 for the store and I've got 10 to fill my pre-orders. It helps me know how many to order rather than I only order 8 and I've got 16 people that want it and then we run out right away. So we can see both of those there. Next, we see some great little dies. We've got this leafy wreath die I can see. We've got this great delicate butterfly die we can see. And I can also see this little filler foliage die. So I can see that in my picture. Oh, I can see right here. Look at this. Foam stickers. Look how great those are. I'm trying to turn it to the side. Not super thick, but definitely some oomph to them. Hello, sunshine. Best wishes. So happy, lovely days. Sending hugs. Happy birthday. This is great for card makers just right there. Even if you don't pick up anything else, these are just good colors. They're going to match all kinds of stuff, but I do like, so these are called Sweet Sentiments Dimensional Stickers. You can just call them Delighted Curiosities foam stickers, whatever works for you. DC, if you want to abbreviate it, Uniquely Creative DC, UCDC. So we know what you're talking about, but the little foam ones. I think the butterfly die is really cool too. That one's going to be a neat one. Oh, so going back to this butterfly die, another way you use this black pen, you know how whenever you cut out butterflies, unless you want to cut it again and piece the body on top, makes it really hard to put a body on there. That's whenever you use something like this and you come in with your black and you just color where the body is. So that's another way you use those little brush pens. Okay, then what else am I seeing? There are some add-ons. These are just from the regular line. Nothing fancy schmancy here. Ooh, they're suggesting cork. So I bet they're going to use cork with their design team next time. All right, I can also see cut apart pages. So this one is the regular cut aparts, and then there's mini cut aparts. And the mini cut aparts is the verbiage. So mini cut aparts, regular cut aparts, and this gives you a really nice idea of the colors in this line. Last but not least, we've got the collection kit. Now, you can't see individual pictures of the papers, so I cannot show you that, but I can show you the front because you can see it right there. Look how pretty this is. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Ooh, I'm loving the colors on this. Let's flip it over just because let's pretend I dropped it. Oh, look at that. This is so pretty. Really, really pretty. And then, you know, there's going to be a solids pack that matches it too. You can't see the solids in the picture, but I can bet that there's going to be a green, a brown, a really dark blue, a beautiful mustard, and kind of a biscuity color. If I was a betting woman and I had it sitting right beside me. So there's great solids pack that matches this too. Now, I cannot wait to check this solids pack with some of our 49 and Market, because it looks like some 49 and Market colors that are kind of hard to get right now. So anyway, that'll might be a good one that will cross over. So September kits. The Delighted Curiosities line. So everything, there will be other things. Usually have a few other things that they don't send me in my sample pack that I buy, and they're not shown on the back of here, but not many. So this gives you a really good idea of what is going to be in this line, and it is really pretty. It's still bright, but yet not overly spring or summer. So I think it's got a lot of longevity, just really, really pretty colors in this one. I like that one. I like all their stuff though. So, all right. I think that is everything, my friends. Put all those back in my pile there. So keep that to the side. All right. If you jumped on late today, we did actually 3 lines, and I didn't think we would get to 3. We did Uniquely Creative. We had a great restock of our July release, The Sweetest Honey. Then we had just good new stuff they came out with. And then the August release called Wings and Wheels. Great masculine, kind of grungy, masculine travel. It kind of hit a couple different theme boxes there. We had a few things we put on sale, so be sure and check that out as well. And then we did Doodlebug Designs. So Doodlebug Design, just a small little restock here. I'm working on getting some of the things that I need to finish my class kit that Cynthia, the owner of Doodlebug, designed for us at Craft Utopia. So I've got those pages I've got to finish, but I needed to get the stuff in that she used in the kits. So got that in. We also added in some school stuff we hadn't had for a while, and they finally had canvas totes. So we restocked our canvas totes, daisies and polka dots. I think those are the only 2 that they have right now anyway. So that was Doodlebug. And then we also checked out Elizabeth Crafts. $33.39 on that notebook fragments die. $33.39 on that one. And if you look, it's like almost like 3 die sets in there. It's a really big set. So there's that one to go back and answer your question. So, and then tomorrow we will be ready to go with Paper Rose. We are also working on, what did we get in today? So we're working on a Spellbinders order right now. That should be ready tomorrow. And then we also got in 4 boxes from Simple Stories. So I don't know when we're going to start working on that, but we've got 4 boxes of Simple Stories that came in. So we're officially, an order behind. So that's a good thing. I told you the orders were going to be rolling in. Yeah, so much so that I'm really trying. Paula gave me a challenge to pull a couple things, from the store just for you guys to check out in the lives. And I've been forgetting because we've been so busy back here. It's just been crazy. So yeah, I'm not doing very good at that, but I will do better. Like I'm going to look over here right now. Is there anything real quick that matches that new Cogs line? I'm not seeing anything that I love right off the bat, but I will find something. So, alrighty, friends. Well, thanks so much for hanging out with me a little bit today. Great live today. Oh, love that new Uniquely Creative. I love those little tag books. So good. They're going to be so fun for so many different things. And then I'm really excited about the new sparkle pins as well too. So that was a fun little new thing we got at the show. They showed us the sparkle pins. Apparently they've been in the works for a while. Finally got them in. So thank you so much. You can always shop us online at www.doodlebuginc.com. And again, I am Hannah at the Doodlebug. We are a real life, living, breathing store in South Central Indiana. We do these crazy What's New lives Tuesday through Friday. So you are more than welcome to join in the fun and snag some goodies. We ship 3 days a week. We pack up our orders. My mom works a couple days for me and she packs the orders. And then Kinley is working for her on Fridays now while she's taking a little fun summertime off. But we ship Monday, Wednesday, Fridays. We check your buckets a couple days a week. What do I mean by buckets? Well, whenever you order in the lives, that wall back there, you get a bucket with your name on it. And then if you want your bucket shipped out sooner, you let me know. We will send you whatever your subtotal is. And if you don't hit 85, that's where free shipping is, then we just add shipping on. Otherwise, if you're building a bucket, we do ask that your bucket only live here for about a month. Okay. After that, it needs to go and live its best life at your house. So usually after it's been here, if it's been here a month and we were just not to that free shipping yet, we try to give you a little courtesy. Hey, your bucket's been here for a while. You'll be getting an invoice soon if you'd like to add to it. And then otherwise we invoice you and we can get it shipped out. But most people do hit that free shipping at 85. So thank you. So my bucket never seems to run empty. You know what? Some of you guys, we don't even take your names off anymore. It just, there's a little dry erase sticker on the front. Some of them, we just stick it right back on the shelf. Your bucket just lives here on the shelf. And that makes us happy though too. It's like we're friends. We just kind of, your bucket it's home here with us. So, alrighty. Thank you so much. You guys have an amazing crafty blessed evening and I'll see all of you tomorrow. Take care. Oh, I got 2 packages last week. That's a good thing. Good for you. See, look how good you are at this part of your crafting hobby, Carmen. I mean, that's all that means. It's more than one hobby: the buying, the organizing, and the actual using. And I know you're a rock star at organizing, and apparently you're a rock star at the buying too. You're a really good hobbyist. Good job. Proud of you. All right, friends. Take care. See you soon. Bye.